Devil Horn Salute, Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta, Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta. Hope my sound's working, guys. I've been doing these Army videos and shit. Veterans Day's coming up, and I was in the Army in the 80s. No decapitated heads, napalm to crispy critter bodies. I wasn't bayoneting babies and pregnant women. Nah, it's pretty tame when I was back in, and I've done some videos, and I just gave up a couple videos about my war chest and some of the goodies in there. Ooh, and I just did a video on all these fucking pictures I own. And what I find sad about all these pictures I own is that they're pictures 40 years ago of a place that don't even exist any fucking more. And for the last 2 years, I have been trying to find a home for some of this shit, and it's impossible. I mean, I've asked around collectors, there's actually people out there, I shit you not, that collect pictures and stuff. But I figured the World War II barracks at Fort Benning, Harmony Church, God, somebody would want these. Come on, man. They're for sale, by the way. This shit's for sale. It just hit me in this thing here. Send some money. I'll send you an address, all this shit. We'll work something out. Trust me. But I got all these pictures, and, you know, I'm going to die soon, and I really don't want this shit ending up in the trash. I don't. So we've got this museum down the road from me, about 2 blocks away, and I'm from Jackson County, Missouri, and I live in Henry County, Missouri, and people are a little different down here. Let's just say the people who run the museum, they're upper echelons, and what I seen of the photos was a bunch of wedding pictures and horse shit. It wasn't somewhere the mission got lost. And when we went in there today, I wanted to go check on a Bible, and I wanted to see if it was from the 1820s. I found out it was actually from the 1830s. So a Bible I donated, by the way, it was 190 years old. Paid $100 for it in an antique store. And because of the historical value of it, I gave it to the museum for free. But with the unwritten condition, I can get under without the $5. Oh, it's $7 now if you go there. So with me and my old lady, we go back, and we find the Bible, and I take some pictures, did a little video I haven't posted yet. And they have a little bank there. And me, I've always wanted to be a big bank robber, and there's a David Allen Coe song called I Love Robbing Banks. So if you got the time, David Allen Coe, I love robbing banks. So I got to rob the bank. Mel's a teller, so I got to rob my old lady. She's a teller. It was cool as fuck robbing the bank and pushing her. Get away, bitch, I'm robbing the bank. And I did it all under 50 seconds. So as we're getting there, I wanted to go to the war room, but the one volunteer in the museum had a friend come in. Well, you got to leave. Okay, we're gone. You know, fuck, it's not like we can't handle ourselves here. It's not like I don't know what's going on. And it's not like I'm not a wealth of information. Anybody that's watching my channel knows that I got a cemetery 1 block away from me. I'm probably the only person in this town that knows more about it than anybody else. Probably the only person in this town or in this county that even realizes that there's 2, not 1, but 2, really, Mexican war veterans. Scratch your head on that one, history buffs. How about the Buffalo Soldiers up there in Antioch, the all-colored cemetery? How about Sweeney Owen, that was the first cemetery that's been neglected? We don't like your tone of language here, they told. Yeah, a few years ago, I go up there and I talk to my contractor. The history people here, we don't like the tone of your language. So, I mean, does that disqualify me as being other historians around here don't like? I mean, seriously, does that disqualify me? So even as a vet today in, 2024, 40 years later, I still find disrespect from a goddamn museum where you expect to find some respect, but you don't. Now, I have some things I want to donate. Oh, yeah, I've got some real shit. I think it's worth some historical value. Like my drive-on rag, all these pictures of Fort Benning, some pictures of my unit and shit, people actually jumping out of airplanes. I think some of this has some historical value. I even have a family album. Actually, I've got pictures dating back from 1961, before I was ever born, where my mom was a car hop at a root beer stand to when I quit taking pictures, I think about 2010, hot rod cars, rebuilding motors, things, God, you wouldn't even see it again. And, life, I have a family from the 60s. God, you can't even see this anymore. God, and you think, I don't want to throw this away. No, what upsets me is if when I first came to town and we were just hustling, I was shooting shit in my arm and we're looking for ways to make money. And some woman on a corner up here in Ohio died. And all her shit's out on a lawn being sold on an estate. And all the family pictures were dumped out there and people were stepping like it was shit. I remember stepping on some of it. There's a face of somebody, it's family pictures. And I'm like, come on, man, I don't want my shit treated like that. Come on. I've seen a lot of cool shit in my life get thrown away. Yeah, I mean, Dale Earnhardt, IROC shit. When my old lady left me, I threw away a lot of collectible shit. Yeah, shit you can't see no more, but it's all gone. I have these army pictures, though. And I'm really into photojournalism, or was at one time, and yeah, it's a picture of what was then, but it ain't now. It don't exist, and God, I'd hate to see that go in the trash. So yeah, just as a Vets Day, and even when I got on Facebook, and I know it's childish, but so I go to try to contact these fucks on Facebook, and I can't. They blocked me. How stupid. Yeah, I know. I used to give the graveyard videos, and I think what got me was they have a dormant house here, and I put box music to it, and that probably was too much for it. So, how disrespectful when you got something historical to share with your local community. And you got to remember, when you live in these small towns down in Hickville, redneck, rural Missouri, that, there's an upper echelon you got to deal with. And like life and everything, it ain't fair. It ain't fair at all. I could walk in there and dress blues and everything, and I wouldn't get no respect. I respect that. They really don't know, and the volunteers, when they're there to collect a $5 fee, get you through the museum with what they know. But no, the real historians, they're few and far between in this community. There's a lot of folklore, and everything doesn't have to be strike on historical fact. There's just some folklore, and folklore's folklore. There's a haunted cemetery called Bethlehem down there, some supposed story of a witch. I don't know how many bullshit stories of witches I've heard. That's a whole nother dilemma there. So, yeah, veterans, if you're trying to spend some time with a local museum, trying to give up some of your things that shouldn't be thrown away, but now it's time to think about it. So, horn salute, just a little rant about some bullshit. Even 40 years later, I still get showed no respect whatsoever. Thank you, sir, for your service. You bag of dicks. Hit that like and subscribe, troopers, and have a great day.